Yeah, so those three chemicals like to be on the acidic side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your glyphosates, glufosinate, and diquats, you want to put some kind of an acid acidifier in your spray tank to get those down to around 5. The diquat can even be maybe a little lower, 4.5. Your other chemicals.
If you overdo it, because I'd love to overdo it.
Yeah, don't overdo it, especially on the glyphosates. Once they drop below, say 4.5, then you start affecting efficacy on the acidic side. So, you know,
okay.
4.5, 5.5 in there is really your sweet spot on those chemicals. If you're using a glufosinate and you're finding you're not getting good results from it, we're going to know that that's either water that's too cold or too high a TDS, or your pH is too high.
So what do you call it for too cold?
When you pull it out of a well
Yeah.
and the pipes are sweating, it's too cold. You're better to put it in a tank and then pull it from there the next
warm
day.
up.
Yeah.
So on our farm, we have a well. It feeds 35,000 gallons of black poly tanks, and it's always on, and the tanks are always full, and it's always warm water, and it makes a huge difference on the
Your
glufosinate.
slough water is the best water.
It's
So
warm. You could swim in it.
a lot of times guys will phone in and say, "Oh, my
Yeah.
Liberty didn't work,"
Yeah.
and we'll send Darren out there because he's our water guy, Darren Fisher, and he'll take his little water testing kit, and he says, "Well, yeah, you got 1,200 T hardness water, and you're pulling out of a well. There's no way it's going to work good." So the guy switches to warmer water and puts a little of our citric acid in, and bang, he's smoking everything dead.
Good. Yeah.
And
had
it's
issues
just switching things around. It didn't cost them any money because
Yeah.
a pail of citric's a couple $100 for 5,000 acres. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of some knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
Knowledge, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So citric acid, again, the reason we picked a citric acid is this is plant-based again,
Okay.
right? Comes from lemon and lime, orange rinds. It's also a natural chelator, which again puts that organic bond around the molecules. So if you put citric acid in your spray tank, and let's say you have higher TDS water, and then you're going to put glyphosate in there, right? Put the citric acid in first, put organic bonds around all those TDS molecules in your water, pump the glyphosate in. It can't see that water. It's hidden from each other, and out the door it goes. So on my farm, my well is around 1250 TDS. If I put 2 or 3 scoops of citric acid in my 1,600 gallon sprayer and then retest the water, it's around 250.
Wow.
Now I didn't take anything out, but I've hidden it. I've put organic bonds around it and I've hidden it. Right? And again, now you've got organic bonds around your chemistry as well. So that helps it get into your plant leaves better. So it's more than just an acidifier, right? It's got about 3 things working for it that are really, really, really good for a few cents an acre.
Does it matter when you add it to the tank?
It doesn't seem to. Sometimes it depends what chemicals you're spraying. So I mean, you always follow the book on and the label. So like a dry flowable, it does not want an acidifier until the very end.
Okay.
And again, if you're using a dry flowable, they want warm water or they won't dissolve properly, and they want higher pH water. And then after they're in and dissolved, you do that 5 minutes with the agitator, and then you do your proper procedure with the rest of your chemicals. Then you can chuck in the acidifier, and away you go to adjust for whatever you're spraying with it.
Okay.
So if you're mixing glyphosate with it, for instance,
Yeah.
and you're using like a DB or something, then yeah, you'll dissolve that, do your thing right, let her sit 5 minutes, agitate, add a half a tank of water, then put your citric acid and glyphosate, and away you go. Crop A plus lasts, and you're laughing.